Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Kawabanga ASMR. I just recorded a session, or I guess a video for y'all, and I accidentally deleted it. Well, here we go again. You know what they say in life. If you gotta do something, you might as well do it over and over and over and over until you're sick of it. So yeah, I'm sick of it. I have a bad case of sickovitis. Anyways, I wrote another short story for y'all, and I wanted to show you something before and after. Let's see here. I got something to show you. Remember the slinky? And this little dude. But this guy comes with a special edition. Hiya! My family, or my girlfriend's family, she is from Puerto Rico. So, which is the coolest place on earth, the best waves. Surfing Rincon, La Pared, gas chambers, pistons. Those were the memories that I remember vivid. When a wave comes at you, you feel like you're stopped in time, and this moment of dread, but yet excitement and adulation washes over like a literal water wave. Takes you and you're gone. A moment in time just passing, but you're frozen in your mind, and by the time you realize what feels like 30 seconds has only been two. And time is relative in that aspect, and that's what Einstein was always talking about. And that's one thing I always think about time. Time is a fascinating topic to me, and I wish I knew more about it, but I'm not very well read on it. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot to it. But we gotta appreciate the time that we have with the people that are here. And also thankful to those that are gone. For are they ever here and there, or gone, or present? Is anything really what it seems like to be? I think the question to that answer is that it's not. But yet we pretend to be what we are, playing these imaginary roles and figures of life and archetypes that are needed to make society function. Necessity is the mother of all evil, but reality is the mother of all. And I want to thank you for being a part of my reality as I take you on a journey about careful who you trust and the reasons behind it. So here we go. Bye. Here we go. Alexander quietly paced back and forth. He considered his duties at hand and never faltered, but she was different. She made his heart skip a heartbeat that did not have a pulse in over 200 years. What to do, he contemplated. His stomach gurgled with anticipation of fresh blood, but his heart told him to wait, that she was worthy of the gift, and he needed to look elsewhere for fresh meat and another date. Eyes closed, with long flowing brunette hair, she slumbered peacefully in her large bed of the top of the observatory that Alexander had worked so hard to turn into a prison. Oh, the good times he used to have there. the screaming and the wailing of victims long and gone, but memories so fresh, so succulent that he needed more. He walked over to Jezebel and kissed her softly on the cheek. Drool fell from his lips as he could taste the iron in her skin. Oozing, bleeding wounds stained the linen sheets, providing a sample for the sweetness that was within. Jezebel tossed and turned as the sharp fangs pierced into her skin. Alexander stopped, licking his lips, licking the blood clean, and then bit his tongue. Slowly, the thick tarry blood dripped from his tongue as it entered into the capillaries of Jezebel, paralyzing the woman to meet her gruesome fate from a man she only went on one first date. Jezebel opened her eyes as the sun pierced her retinas, her lenses, whatever, pierced her eyes. She quickly realized that it wasn't but a dream. The nightmare had come to life. Unable to move her head, she felt the footsteps calmly approaching her bedside, and then stopped near the edge of the soft cotton sheets that she knew would be her doom. She would lie in this bed forever until something saved her. But what could come? For she was stuck, alone and distraught, on a date with a man that she met. Was it fate that she was going to meet at end? Was it written, prefabricated, maybe an illusion? An illusion, maybe. Instead of alliteration, we go off of sublimation into different categories of thoughts and process. As I change and digress, will you come with me as I progress onto another thought, onto another way, onto another fate? So here we go again, back to the story that we have at hand. Like a hen that lays the egg, here we are, but another broken leg. So break a leg and read away. Up, up, and get up, he cried. Oh, what nightmares do they have at hand? Jezebel opened her lonely, teary eyes. She quickly realized it wasn't but a dream. The nightmare had come to life. Unable to move her head, she felt footsteps calmly approaching her. Up, up, he said. Get up now. But there was no budge. Just the shaking quivers of a scared maiden was all there was. Come feed and eat, come feed and eat, he cried aloud, stating so proud. Then quick as lightning, his strong muscly arms grabbed at Jezebel's ankles, yanking her out of the sheets as she was thrown like a rag doll in the middle of the floor, naked and sobbing with terror. Do not be afraid, my love, for I won't hurt you enough. He tried to comfort her, but with no luck. Silently, she cried in misery. Please let me go, she cried, retorted. But they were but empty words to a brainless brute, a dead man's friend, a vampire from beginning to end. Words that didn't matter, for she was nothing but another scattered blood in disarray as he was about to feast away. Never, my child, stated Alexander sharply, causing the whole observatory to shake and rumble with fear. Jezebel dug deep in her soul and mustered what strength she had to jump to her feet, but was immediately stopped by a claw at hand that was attached to a grisly-looking arm. She yelped in fear, but who would hear? Alexander grabbed at Jezebel and bit her neck over and over and over again, sucking up blood that ran down his lips and neck as the poor creature wept her tears, and the feeling of pain, of betrayal, and injustice that had befallen her has become a reality of fears. The moral of the story is, do not trust all that is fair, for beauty is deeper than skin. And if you aren't careful and trust the wrong lot, then you too will be bleeding and lying on an empty floor as the brain begins to rot. Jezebel's pulse fainted from time as her body grew cold and the winds played the sweet, enchanting noise like chimes, a tune to be heard through the fates of time, until the time of fate calls you upon to bring another first date at hand or Alexander the Great. The end. Well, I said a lot of weird things today with y'all watching, and whoever watches this, thank you. If you don't watch it, then cool, no problem. We don't have a problem. Martin. What else to talk about? Oh yeah, I wanted to show you guys something. Check it out. These are special skateboards. They're collector's edition. Can you guess what Pokemon I have? You got three guesses. Is it Charmander, or Eve, or Pikachu? If you guessed Pikachu, you got yourself a shout out on the next video. So please leave a comment, and I hope you like this. I don't know what I'm doing, but do any of us really? So I wish you the best, and may God bless you. Have a great day. Kawabanga. Hang 10, as they like to say. 10 toes off the top. We're going off a drop. Goodbye.